Hi everyone, this is Greg. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am at Buc-Ee'S today in Florence, South Carolina. I want to give you a tour. I've always wanted to come to Buc-Ee'S, so that's one of the reasons I stopped here. I'd heard so much about it, that it was an amazing place. And of course, the first amazing thing about Buc-Ee'S is outside. I mean, there's 100 gas pumps out here. Wow. So you can right away see everything's going to be bigger and better at Buc-Ee'S. And hey, you need ice. Most of the time you stop at a gas station or a convenience store. There's one of these boxes. Now look how many they have here. What, maybe a dozen boxes filled with frozen ice. And it's important too because, hey, we're on the way to Myrtle Beach. And a lot of people bring coolers with them for the beach. So they need to load up on ice. So Buc-Ee'S has definitely got you covered here. Now, before we go inside here, I just wanted to back up and just show you the front of the store that we're going into. Buc-Ee's mascot, of course, is a beaver. So more on that later. We'll actually see Buc-Ee inside. So stay tuned. Don't change that dial. You are actually going to see Buc-Ee's somewhere in the middle of this video. So hang in there. Now, you notice this was on a Friday afternoon, and you can already see there's tons of people going inside. So it's just no ordinary convenience store. I guess you can't even call it a convenience store because it's just so huge. I mean, there alongside the back wall there is tons of drinks that you can purchase. There's tons of things like jellies and jams and pickled items, all with the Buc-Ee's logo on it. And then over here to the right, you can start to see in the beginning of the food stations. Now, the cashier system here is really cool because they get you in and out super fast. So, there's a big crowd here. So don't be afraid. Just come on in because those cashiers, they are super at Buc-Ee's. They really get the line down. But hey, the reason I came to Buc-Ee's was to get something to eat. I mean, it was lunchtime when we arrived, so we were ready to eat. And they have barbecue here. I mean, they have tons of barbecue here. So, and it's all chopped up right there in front of you. Look at this barbecue station. Oh, man. Woo! Man, these barbecue sandwiches. Oh, man. They are to die for. Texas barbecue. So this is actually what I ended up getting at the end of my visit here, was to take a barbecue sandwich outside. Now, there's no seating inside Buc-Ee's, but hey, just sit in the car and you can eat there. Now, look at these nuts. Now, this is pretty rare. You don't see this too often, do you? This is something, I always think about like being in the shopping mall. There's a guy there roasting some nuts there and selling them in the shopping mall. But here at Buc-Ee's, they got them. Wow, I wish that we had some type of smell-o-vision where you, when you're watching this YouTube video, you could smell these nuts. I mean, wow, they are so good. Man, they smelled so nice. I wish I could share that with you, but you just have to take my word for it. And they come in these nice little convenient packages to pick up and go. Here's the price down at the bottom that you can check out. But it is really cool. Right over here, there's a little specialty store, a lot of Christmas items that are really unique, kind of fun to look through. So I recommend maybe just going through that area first and looking at all the gifts and then coming over and ordering something to eat. Now you can, if you want like hot dogs, chicken tenders, or sandwiches and wraps, they have like a little kiosk there that you can order, and you just go up to the counter and get those items. But hey, don't forget about dessert. I know it's a little early to talk about it, but key lime pie fudge. I've never heard of it, but I am a huge key lime pie fan. My favorite's peanut butter. So if you give me peanut butter fudge, I will eat it. And they even have a special going on. Buy 4, get 2 free. Wow. And over here, they've got some things maybe you haven't seen before, or it reminds you of your past with these pecan cookies. But they have a variety pack of fudge that you can take home. I mean, that is really, really, really cool. Oh, man, you'd be eating fudge in the car for a long time. And they have burritos and tacos that are freshly made. I also ended up, besides the barbecue sandwich, getting a steak and cheese burrito, which was off the charts. And then there is jerky. Well, I'm hoping you're a jerky fan like me. I just love to try the different varieties of jerky. And I think I got this addiction when I was in Malaysia with what they call bakwa, which is like a pork jerky there that is super delicious. But hey, Buc-Ee'S, I've never seen such a large selection. I mean, look at all these different varieties here in this counter. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. I mean, peppered dry beef, there's teriyaki, there's Korean beef. I mean, there's just so many different varieties here that, I mean, just really stood out. Just, man, just mouth watering. Especially if you're driving in a car a long distance, something like that. Get you some jerky for that long drive just to chew on. Man, this is just like jerky heaven here at Buc-Ee'S. I mean, it's just an amazing selection. You can actually buy it here like this, and then I think a little bit further down in the video, there's a jerky wall that has some prepackaged jerky as well. So if you don't want to, if you want something a little bit smaller, you can buy some prepackaged jerky. But hey, they got some specialty meats here. And again, the general store with all the gift items that you want to make sure you go through. I went through there and got a Buc-Ee'S shirt, and it's really nice. And my wife got a couple of shirts as well. So hey, we are going on and looking for more and more to eat. There's so much to take in here. Of course, we have to kind of walk through this crowd, but it is well worth it because we made our way over to the bakery. So everybody loves bakery, right? So I'm no exception. I had to get this item here I saw right away. It was called a beaver tail. It is a giant cinnamon bun. Man, I think it's the largest cinnamon bun I've ever seen. So I had to get that. But then there's all kinds of other things. Lemon bars, pecan bars. Oh, man, there's just so many goodies right here. There's homemade Danish. There is chocolate chip cookies. I mean, everything you can imagine and more at this little bakery here in Buc-Ee'S. All being freshly baked and made and going out the door as fast as they're making it. These cinnamon rolls. Oh, wow, look at all that frosting. Woo! Some good stuff. Like I said, the chocolate chip cookies look amazing. The Danishes. It just goes on and on and on. Wow. But hey, Buc-Ee'S is just, man, there's so many things to purchase here. So you want to make sure when you stop at Buc-Ee'S that you haven't gone anywhere else for lunch. At this particular off-ramp, you know, you got the usual fast food restaurants, but forget about them. I mean, go straight to Buc-Ee'S because you will not be disappointed. There are all these different briskets, chopped up barbecue, sliced barbecue. There is something called the beaver chips, which is kind of like potato chips in a brown paper bag that they make up fresh, and that is really, really good. So instead of having French fries, you get these beaver chips, and you head over here. You can get a cold drink, you can get a hot drink at the fountain station here. And it's all self-service. It's super cool. And then, like I said, when you get to the cashier, they'll zip you in and out of there super fast. But hey, let's take a look at this Christmas tree. And I also see, I think way over in the left-hand corner, I see Buc-Ee himself, Buc-Ee the Beaver. So we're going to swing over here and get a shot of Buc-Ee the Beaver greeting the guest. The kid. I can see the kids really love this. Oh, give him a nice hug, and he gets a free sticker. How about that? Pretty cool. There he is, Mr. Buc-Ee himself. Hey, I hope you liked that little segment of him chopping up the barbecue. Thought that was pretty cool because it just shows you how fresh all the food here at Buc-Ee's is. But hey, I haven't forgot about the souvenirs. I know that's a big part of any vacation or holiday is to do some souvenir shopping. And Buc-Ee's does not disappoint. I thought it was pretty cool how they used an old red pickup truck. They just loaded it up full of plush animals of little Buc-Ee. So there's different sizes here, small size, medium, large. You can take one home with you if you like. Buc-Ee the Beaver. He is really super cute. And hey, there's t-shirts, there's mugs. And speaking of t-shirts, I decided to go over and pick one out. So, wow, it was so hard to choose from because they're so bright and colorful. And it didn't really know which one to choose. But then as I was looking around, I saw this orange-colored one. I really like this color orange. And then, of course, it says South Carolina. I wanted to get something from South Carolina. It's also got like a little surf shop. So that was the one I actually chose. But I wanted to show you all of them in this video. The tie-dyed one. And here's the one I got, the one in orange. And just super cool. Here's the wall of beef jerky that I was talking about earlier that you could purchase from. Wow, Buc-Ee's. We had a great time there. We spent 2 hours of just shopping and then buying food to eat. Now, remember, this delicious barbecue is awesome. You want to stop and get some. And, of course, you want to get your picture taken with Buc-Ee. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. As always, this is Greg, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.